Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all having a wonderful day or night and that you'll enjoy the video. And thank you so much for watching.
It's against the law to withhold access if the other parent doesn't pay child support. But it's not against the law to file for family maintenance enforcement, have their driver's license revoked, garnish wages, withhold their passport, know your kids' rights.
Have their license revoked, withhold their passport, throwing them in jail is no longer enough for you? You don't stop unless his entire life is destroyed? I understand different countries, different laws, but if I start paying child support, I would be in jail right now. That doesn't feel like enough for you? You need to destroy my entire life just so you don't feel bitter anymore? How about his rights when both parents have shared custody and he's still forced to pay child support? Do you want to talk about those rights? Nah, I didn't think so.
I love being single. I love that I'm like independent and I'm happy alone and I can do my own thing. I don't have to answer to anybody. However, I am so lonely. Like, what is it with this season when it's like dark at 4 p.m. and there's Christmas markets and it's Christmas and you just want to cuddle someone and watch Elf? And you can't do that. Why can't I have both? There should be a site called like Rent a Boyfriend, and you just have them for like November, December, maybe January, the first half when it's a bit depressing. Because I can't do this. What do I do?
Well, enjoy being single, I guess. But isn't that kind of a contradiction in terms, though? I love being single, but I need someone to cuddle with. And if you're complaining there's no site where you can just rent a boyfriend, maybe build that site yourself. We have a site like that, but usually you can rent them by the hour. Although it's not really cuddling what we rent them for.
I'm pretty certain I'm not being unreasonable about this. I'm a very simple girl. I want simple things in life. One of the most simple and important things that I need out of my life is to be picked up. If you know me, you know how often I want this. Pick me up and shut the fuck up. Don't make a sound. I don't want to hear it. Do not huff or heave to pick me up. I want to go up in your arms, and it needs to be effortless. Heaven help you. If you grunt when you pick me up, I will throw up in your eyeballs. I'll do it. Don't try me. I will. Don't. It's filthy. And if you can't, to the gym immediately. It's not my problem. If you do that, right? If you do that and you pick me up and you like press me, I'm gonna feel skinny, and then I'm gonna eat more. And guess what? That grows. You're happy. I'm happy. I'm up in your arms. Just do it. Just do it. Thank you.
Well, that is a reasonable request, and I'm simple like that too. I like being able to pick up my girls. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be that simple. I'll be in the gym, I'm gonna bulk up, but when I come back from the gym, you better be in the kitchen making daddy a sandwich. I'm not gonna bulk up on not eating or eating junk food, because your definition of cooking is having bold food delivered. It just doesn't work like that.
I need to talk about something that's been on my mind lately. So you guys... Oh my god, not again! My bed broke. It collapsed. It This is the third time.
Well, maybe your bed just wasn't built to support all that crap you have on it. But why would you even post a video like this? Not to mention that your generation is entirely lost. All this strong and independent, don't need no man ideology really destroyed your mental health, didn't it?
Sometimes people ask me if I've ever struggled with anxiety and depression. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. I don't know.
I don't know either. And by that I mean, why would you post this video also? Not that I don't know that you're depressed, because everyone knows that. I just realized that whoever's producing and selling those antidepressive medications, they're making bank, aren't they?
So I think everyone needs to stop what they're doing, because I can't quite believe this guy's single. He's just come up on my Tinder. You're not going to believe it, because I don't know how no one's caught him yet, because wow. 1 second, let me show you. So I'll show you the pictures of him after, because you just won't believe it. But here's the bio. So, very blunt. I'm only attracted to slim women. Don't cry now. Stop wasting your own time and mine. Don't hide your figure, then deny the obvious reason why you're the problem. Solved. Simple. No drama queens. I prefer to be the rest. Yeah, you can see that. if you don't like the idea of a dating site, then swipe right. I just don't get how this guy could be single. And then I looked at his pictures and I thought, how? Unreal. Where is this man? I need him. Have you ever seen a better looking tattoo? Because I definitely haven't. Looks like literally my type to a T. Someone help me find him, because he's clearly an absolute catch.
Yeah, well, he probably is for someone. He's obviously not for you, but then again, maybe he is for you, and the problem is you're not for him. That right here sounds more likely, doesn't it? I know social media gave you the idea that you're a catch, but you're really not. And shaming a man for having his preferences got old quite a while back and no one cares anymore. You don't need to like him, you don't need to like his bio, just scroll whatever way it's the right way. But of course you can't do that because you got your feelings hurt. Let's just have a look at why that is, shall we?
Okay, so she's a 10, but her belly makes up like half her body weight.
She's a 12.
Now it kind of makes more sense why you had your feelings hurt. And even still, you would be a 12 kind of for someone that is more into your body type. Unfortunately for you and your feelings, you're not a 12 for Daniel over there. Get over yourself, stop being bitter, and move on. Cause if you even for a second think that you shaming him is gonna make him forget about what he likes and he's gonna consider you, you're an absolute cuckoo and you should get help.
The only time I will judge a book by its cover is when I see a guy in a relationship, like either mine or any of my friends' Instagram stories. That is when I'm going to judge a book by its cover. You're not a good book.
And that's fine, but apparently none of you want the good book, and instead all of you want the best sold book. And also let me ask you this, what type of content you're posting that if I watch your content, I'm not a good book?
If you're scared that he's gonna leave you, you can just leave first. And that's what we call anxious attachment.
I really don't know what you call what, but this is the most dumb advice I've heard in my life. And I'm doing this. Listening to dumb dating advice is what I do. If there was to be a contest, you would win by a long shot. And that should say everything.
No, because when you're used to toxic relationships and then you find a healthy one, your brain will really be out here like, damn, they didn't call me 73,023 times off of private when I blocked them. And they don't let me. They didn't show up to my workplace or bust out my windows or show up at my home or threaten my life to try to see me. They don't even like me. They didn't change the Netflix profile names to call me back because they have no other way to get in touch with me. It's giving low effort. It's giving there's no love. And I'm here to tell you that if that's the way that your brain works and you can't get through that thought process, you don't need a relationship. You need therapy. And that's okay. I love you.
Yeah, it is okay. And yeah, I love me too. And not only that it's okay, it's absolutely needed. If you think like that, you should go to therapy. And obviously you should do that before you start dating. And I do hope your therapist will at some point tell you to stop using his Netflix. If you can afford that baby bed in the back, I'm pretty sure you can afford $15 a month for Netflix, right?
I think I've fallen out of love with dating because unless someone can do more for me than I'm already doing for myself, I'm just not interested.
Oh no, whatever the rest of the world is going to do now, outside of going on with their lives. Dating is not about whatever the other person can do for you. You're probably talking about being in a relationship. And even still, in a relationship, it's all about what we can do for each other. Maybe you never got into one because you go into dating thinking that someone else needs to do whatever for you. If I can't do for you more than you already do for yourself, what makes you think you can do for me more than I already do for myself? Yeah, I know, weird. It can go both ways.
That all men really just want to hang out with each other and they're not interested in hanging out with women.
Hey, what's up? You want to hang out sometime?
Yeah, there is that. And also, why do you keep pushing this idea that we should hang around with you? Is our happiness that upsetting to you? Outside of a romantic relationship, I don't need to be around you. We hang around each other because we enjoy each other's company. And I enjoy the company of my friends better than I can ever enjoy the company of you. Get your own friends and enjoy their company. You'll have someone to talk to about things that you're interested in. Because if I start talking to you about things that I'm interested in, you're most likely gonna yell out mansplaining. And I can't say say for sure, but I think you've done that in a previous video. Anyway, this is gonna be it for today. As always, I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you didn't, I still appreciate you for making it this far. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay safe and I will see you in the next one.